5 minutes to loosen up them hips and get them mobilized. So you started in the seating position, rotate down, choose a side that you want to start with in the 90-90 stretch. And what you want to do is lean your body weight towards that front leg. The lower that we go to the floor, the more intense this makes a stretch on the hip flexor and the glute. Find that point of stretch, release up. We're going to stay on this same side, find that point of stretch again. I find if I lean towards my foot a little bit, I get a bit more of a deeper stretch. This can take some investigating, and we're going to rotate over and we're going to perform exactly the same on the other side. So make sure we've got that 90-90 angle, lean forward, determine, find that point of stretch. You can see where I leant a bit more in towards my foot. Up we come, inhale at the top, exhale as we come down. And again, we're going to be holding this. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and we're going to release up from here. The next drill is the mobility version of the 90-90 stretch. So as you can see, we're not stopping on either side for too long. We're keeping that bum planted to the floor and allowing all this rotation to come from the hips. Okay, it's very easy on this one to rotate with your body rather than predominantly your hips. So really focus on that full range of motion. If your hips are tight, you'll probably find that your knee will stay just off the floor, but with the consistency of doing this, you'll find that you'll gradually build up. Okay, so we're going to swing ourselves around into something known as the pigeon pose. So we're one leg across and we've got that back leg nice and straight. What I like to do is add in a little rotation here as well. Okay, so we've got that rotation away from that front leg. Okay, so then I find that increases the depth of the stretch. Okay, and then we're going to release and switch over to the other side. If you find that is a bit much, then feel free to stay in this position here. And again, the lower you go to the floor, the more intense that makes a stretch. Well, we've got that option too. That makes it even more intense. You can see a bit better from this angle. Okay. You want to be feeling this in the glute of the leg that you got forward, and then you'll also be feeling that in the hip flexor of the leg you've got straight back. Okay, so we're going to release out the pigeon pose, and then we're just going to go onto one knee, and then we're looking for a 90-degree angle. Inhale up, exhale as we come down, and we're going to hold this stretch in there. Okay, I like to use one arm just to guide myself, essentially like a support. The more weight we put on towards that front leg, the more intense that makes that stretch. Release, and then same on that same side, body weight on towards that front foot. And then the opposite side, find that 90 degrees. Inhale up, exhale as we come down. And you can really see on this one how it's opening up the hips. Again, ease yourself into each stretch. You don't want to force it too much to start with. Find that point of stretch. Good, and then release out from there. Okay, so we're going to sit back. You want your knees nice and wide, and then you want to sit back onto them calves. Keep them hands out in front of you, and you can rest your head down on the floor at this point. Again, you really want to sit into this, and as you can see, I'm going to come forward a bit more and then sit back into this, and you should really feel the hips opening up at this point. If you don't feel it too much, you've generally got to go a little bit wider with your stance, so wider with the knees, okay? Okay, and then walk yourself back up to your feet, make a wider stance with the feet, and then we're going to drop down to one side, and we're just going to alternate this either side, okay? Really good one for opening them hips up. You're just getting that flow either side. Good. And then we're just going to hold that down from there, coming from a narrow stance, and that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, follow me for more content, and I'll see you in the next one.